feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign.
Okay, guys, so I decided to throw the grill on. For those that you don't know, this is the first time I'm getting to see it this way. It originally was all black, no chrome, which I did like, don't get me wrong. I'm trying to picture this done, cleaned up. The hood looks like crap right now. I don't really know how to feel about it. I do like it. I say pretty clean. You guys let me know what you think. I'm probably gonna now take it all off. I just wanted to see and get a couple of pictures before I completely took it apart, because then it would be a pain in the butt. But I think we're finally at the stage where this whole nose is coming off. Probably jack it up, take the wheels off, take the suspension off, paint everything, and kind of go from there. All right, so for now, we're just got the motor sitting right here by the door. This is what the tube front end looks like. Let me try to get some of this stuff out of the way. Definitely not too bad. And yeah, so that just gives you guys a better picture of the tube front end. Okay guys, so as you can see, I've once again pretty much gotten too carried away with myself. We got the doggos today. At least there's Grizz is hiding over there somewhere getting a drink. This is the current state of the nose. I kind of just mocked these up for contrast. Normally the turbo and all this stuff should be able to stay on, as I've someone said before, and just pull the motor out. Finished paint. Looks pretty good. Maven mounts. I do still have to paint the core support. I'm probably just gonna do the same thing, take it off, probably sand this down, hit this with red, split the tube with, or spray it with black, so the tube is black. That's kind of where we're at with that.
This is the full front suspension, at least to one side. Obviously the strut and the spring, the spindle, the brakes, and then control arm. I'm trying to take each one of these apart down to just the bare metal. The idea is I'm gonna have them powder tested.
Okay guys, so we, Nugget and myself, are on our way to dark matter coatings to pick up some stuff for the Dakota. I guess they had a few complications, nothing too crazy it sounds like. I won't know until I get there, and I'm not too sure how open they are to filming, so it might cut, but we're gonna go pick up and see the new powder coat. All right guys, so we're obviously back at the shop and we've got our powder coat. So we have pretty much the entire front suspension, and we did the motor mounts. We're gonna have to still press in the ball joints, which I'm not really thrilled about, as far as I don't want to scratch it. So anyways, we're gonna uncover these. We're not gonna be here very long today, but we're gonna put the turbo covers and potentially the cow track bars. All right, so I went ahead and kind of just pre-assembled a few things. It's not final assembly because one, I'm waiting on a ball joint boot. This is the control arms and spindles already pre-assembled, the motor mounts, and then the camber caster plates, which the tops are actually just mocked up there already. And then this is the bottom part of the strut, and then obviously the turbos. This color is called Blueberry Illusion. I really like it. Down here, you can't really quite tell. I will shine the light on it. I put one cow track bar, and it kind of gives you the appearance of like when the light's on it in the sun. Hopefully we'll get a couple of shots of that, but it will pop. If it's kind of light, you can see that there's still a blue tint, but if it's dark, it kind of appears black and blends in to where it's not too in your face. But as far as the color itself, it's super sick. I definitely dig it. So I'm excited to kind of put it together, but that will probably be the next couple of days for me, but the next clip for you. All right, so I kind of want to point out real quick that I know this is a lot of blue, but hopefully with it spread out, it won't look like a ton of blue. Eventually, I don't know if this is the right spring rate yet, so like maybe these will go silver, maybe they'll go blue. I don't know. So it looks like a lot when it's all on the table, but I think with it spread out with the motor inside and all that stuff all done, it should look pretty good. We've got one strut just hanging there. It's not like fully bolted in by any means, but this will hopefully give us an idea here in just a minute what it'll look like. All right, guys, so I have not been picking up the camera. I've been extremely busy with work. I'm gonna try to catch you up where the truck is and try to piece this in. Some of the areas we're mocking up the turbos, getting the motor sitting in, and the motor's in it. So this is kind of where it's currently at. Again, motor's not permanently done. There's no rods, pistons, anything in this. It's a 6.4 BGE block. Turbos and everything are hooked up. Front end's mounted, obviously, as far as the nose goes. I got the grill on there. We got baby Thule over here screaming at me. We got the intercooler just bolted on, hanging where it's supposed to. Some of the things I gotta do is I gotta actually set the camber and play with the control arms. Right now I have this wheel just a little bit further forward than the other side. I don't know how much that will play into how the truck transfers or not, but it is something that I'm willing to learn and play with. Otherwise, it's looking really good, so I'm pretty excited about that. I have something that came in the mail today for the Dodge Dakota. However, I did not, I guess, calculate for it not fitting in the Jeep. I have the little baby Thule here, and it's, in general, I'm gonna have to unbox it and see if I can get it to fit. I bet y'all can't guess what this is. My face is probably a little bit more funny to watch. We got old beater bomb on the TV. Ooh, shoot. I don't know if you guys haven't guessed it yet, but we got seats finally for the Dakota. Man, those boys look bigger than I thought. Maybe it's just because it's in this box or whatever, but we're gonna get these deals out. Maybe I won't unwrap them the rest of the way. I'll try to fit them in and show you guys when we get to the shop. What do you think, little girl? Huh? For those that haven't seen, this is the building. We just got here, so we're gonna walk in here real quick. We already got the baby in the car inside, and it's a catastrophe. So a little change in scene for sure. This is a 300 I'm working on. I'm gonna end up probably selling it. I think it has a bad computer. All-wheel drive Hemi. We finally got a converter coming for this deal. This is a rewire, get running, need to order some headers for it. Obviously my truck. And I got a CTSV out here. I'm waiting on a motor from Texas Speed. It is still on its way. So let's get these things out. All right, so we're gonna have a couple people ask some questions, most likely as to why these seats. We're gonna open them up and we'll go through that and see what we got going on. Do my best to one-hand this deal. Cut the fabric on the first day, why not? The Race Quip padded seats. This is my first time seeing a set like this in person. Stickers, rad. Set on my nice dirty floor. So this is their 17-inch wide Race Quip seat. The reason as to why I did this instead of a Kirkey is because I want this truck as close to factory as possible. I know a lot of people are like, dude, you put a cage in it, you like cut the nose off, blah, 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 blah. But the truth is, I want it to be a drag and drive car. I want it to be a street car. As you guys seen, we added AC, it's got power steering, it's gonna have full padded, comfortable seats. And we're just gonna have to make enough power to like blow the competition out of the water. So if we just gotta turn the boost up a little bit to run some comfy seats, that's just what it is. One of my concerns is Brent and Jamie essentially designed this to where it fits Kirkey's. I assume there's similar bases, but I really don't know. There's no way to know if it fits a custom made base, but we're about to find out. Still haven't finished the back carpet, but we will. I'm actually gonna open this other door so there's a little bit more lighting in here for everybody to see. I might even get the spotlight out here. What I can already tell is there's not a lot of front to back because it's not flush on the rear. So yeah, we're gonna have to play with that. So we got some lights, now it looks stupid bright, or at least the carpet does. So anyways, I can come, well, I guess if I want to trim the bracket, which I could do, but pretty much if I want it to fit cleanly, that's all I got. I have no idea where I want these to be. It's looking pretty tall, guys. We can just sit flush, like so. I don't know if this is gonna work. Let my brain think for a second. As you can see, it's against the back window. It's a little tall. I haven't sat in it yet, so I have no idea, and there's not another bracket on the other side, so I'll match it. Make sure that the baby over there is doing okay in her little jump. But I'll say right now, I don't think this is shaping up the way I was hoping, unfortunately. So, give me a minute, we'll see what we can make happen. So here's where we're at. I just got off the phone with Summit. We're gonna get Kirkeys. It's cheaper, so that's nice. I'm gonna save some money. I ordered a couple extra things in there to figure out that I'll get your help on. Because most likely in the next clip, you're gonna see this, because YouTube magic. But for me, it's gonna be about 2 days. So kind of a side fun note. You guys ever try to film a YouTube video with a baby? I mean, she's, of course, being a peach now that the camera's on. Yeah, it's on her. However, everything I've tried to do today, she has interrupted. So, anyways, just baby stuff. She's awesome. YouTube magic. Bam, they're here. Just like that. So, I already got excited and threw on the cushions. I have black ones in case I don't like this, but honestly, I know it's a lot of red. I hate red. I really do hate red, ironically. However, this truck originally was red all over inside, red seat, red everything. So, honestly, when I was looking at the pictures of the race clips, it was a little too dark when you look through the door. It's not that I didn't like it. I really don't know if I'm gonna like this any better. However, I feel like when I'm sitting in them, and I have the harnesses on, there won't be as much red. And if you're filming through it, like it'll give a nice highlight through the cage. I have no idea. So let's get these things in there real quick and see what we think. We're gonna put holes in our new stuff. Alright, so we just got this box open real quick. Just show you guys. They're just aluminum, nothing crazy. My chompers. So, Kirkey brackets. Exactly what you would expect. Alright, we're gonna try something new. The little girl wants to freak out. Huh. Yeah, that's what I thought. So, we're gonna keep her close to Dad. Maybe she'll freak out a little less. We don't know.
Something's happening. What's happening?
So we're just trying things, hanging out. So far, this is what it looks like with the seats in it. I was hoping the red was closer. It is to the paint. Obviously is not to the inside. I have a couple options. I could stain it if I want to. However, from this angle, things looks really pretty good. It gives just enough through the front that you can see it, but when the windows are rolled up, I bet you can't. These windows dark. So, don't pull me over if anyone's watching this. It's Police Department of Spokane. Luckily for me, it'll probably be another 5 years before this thing runs. Okay, bad joke. We're not gonna do that. Let's see if we can multitask this. Oh, It's not bad. We're just having all sorts of fun. I feel like I'm just so up. I know it's kind of hard to tell. But I have a lot of room in this truck. I mean, that's probably still okay, but the helmet, I could see that being a potential. Rough idea of that is pretty much my view. What do you think, Thule? Are we screwed? I think we're screwed. I guess let's go get some bolts and let's trim some freaking brackets. Keep it crazy. Alright guys, so we are back. Thule's still going through it a little bit, huh? Yeah, that's alright. Anyways, got the bracket where I think it's gonna be. Gonna drill these holes, and then I have jumped ahead and already pre-drilled the seat and got it bolted. I want it as low as I can, so I'm actually gonna put a longer bolt through here into the cage. So it's kind of hard to balance this, juggle the baby, and film. So let's get to drilling, and so we had to go get another 1/2-inch wrench because she's busy fixing stuff.
I can fix it.
I almost wish it was a little bit more slid over, but as far as the steering wheel, I am centered. Considering trying to build some sort of bracket for the little baby car seat to bolt in the middle, but I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, so when we're putting around town, we can still bring you. All right, guys, so we got, they're not self-tappers, but some regular trim screws and some super adhesive trim from 3M. I'm gonna try my, honestly, the more I look at it, the more I'm kind of gonna regret this, but I think I'm gonna spray just a nice thick coat of glue here, try to screw it in, and then I'll put a couple on the bottom or something, but I think I'm gonna leave the sound deadening. I feel like it might just help keep the AC / the sound quiet, or not that I really am looking for quiet, just clean, if that makes sense. I don't have a bunch of rattling, or I don't hear anything like it'll sound or feel factory-ish. I sound ridiculous. So anyways, let's get it. All right, guys, so gonna make this. Thule's ready to be fed. Bolt, 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 and then obviously on the bottom, you got the bolt there, and then the ones you can't see under here. She's pretty secure. I mean, obviously there's aluminum, there's gonna be a little bit of flex, but as far as the actual base and the harness and everything keeping me to the cage, should not go nowhere. So we're gonna throw the cushion on and then get started on the other side. But first, feed the baby. All right, trying to move quick, but just lightly bolted into the seat. The bracket is sitting there. I'm gonna try to pinch this bracket exactly offset the way that I have it, and then the other one will be pretty self-explanatory. All right, guys, we got the seat in. I still gotta go get 2 bolts for the side and tighten up the side brackets, but the temporarily throw this on here. That's that. Not too bad looking. So I had to sit in the driver's seat one last time, get a feel for it. It really is amazing what something so simple as seats can do for the motivation, because I've not been able to sit in my truck for a year and a half, maybe 2. Like as far as comfortably where you would normally sit, pretty wild. So very grateful for that. We gotta figure out, you know, if we're gonna leave this shifter bracket, which there's nothing wrong with it. Just I'm not sure. I made it handmade out of a stop sign, so we're not sure if we're gonna keep that or what. Baby Thule is losing her mind. We got a mess to clean up. We got a race car to wire. So for now, guys, keep it crazy. Little Thule will too.
I'm changing
I'll catch you guys next time.
who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again.